Hello, everybody. I am unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let everybody know that my chat is not showing up on my console, so I won't be able to be seeing nobody's chats on my screen, but I will be able to see your all's chat and on my phone. So I will be keeping a look on my phone screen here and there to make sure that just to make sure that I'm looking at my chat and all that stuff. But hello Nathan, welcome to the stream. What's up Mia? Welcome to the stream. My fiance is in here also. Alrighty then, if y'all haven't yet, please make sure you all like and subscribe with all post notifications turned on. And make sure you use my code Kaiju Frenzy in the Fortnite item shop. Dang, 7 people watching my live stream is crazy. Alrighty then. But yeah, y'all seen the title. I am planning on switching out my main skin again, so I see Nathan's online. Oh, I bet you do, Mia. Some of them I used to wear right near you all the time. Like this skin right here, I don't even wear her anymore. It's rare for me to wear her now. I used to wear her all the time. This skin all the time. Hell, even her. This one here. Like, I used to wear a lot of these skins all the time. But, like, I just stopped wearing them. Yeah, Ruby. I haven't worn her in a while. People are gonna be like, what the hell am I doing wearing my old main skin? Turning on noise cancellation. So then that none of the sounds would. So I don't hear none of the sounds or whatever. Wasn't that the name of someone in your family? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that name was somebody that I rarely even talk about. I will talk more about it in the near future, but as of right now, I'm not comfortable talking about that. Alright. You told me the story again. Just not saying you don't know because it's very personal. Yeah, it is a little personal. Most of it is personal. Hey, my manager's online. Well, he's not really a manager. He kind of helps me out with like my music and stuff like that. I'm not gonna see chat for a split second. I'm gonna go check something real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, you all. Alright. I'm back on the screen right now. Let me get a share link real quick and send this to Kai real quick. So yeah, let's check here real quick. Most of my people in Rise Clan are online. We got Legacy that's on. We got Chaos, Lucario, my fiance, and Drip on. We're missing Kai, Ink, Tomas, Brighter, T-Dog, and Tryman. Those are the only people we're missing right now that are not online right now, but yeah. If y'all haven't yet, please make sure y'all like and subscribe with all post notifications turned on. And use my code. And just make sure you use my code, everybody. I have friends with some of your friends, I'm pretty sure, just don't really know them. Yeah, a lot of my subscribers on here are friends with like my friends or whatnot, and they don't really know them. They just add them just to add them. You know what the funny part is chat. I have turned off this button here to open up my map on this account, and it still is active. Like, I can't get rid of it for some reason. I went from level 2 to 3 that fucking quickly. Wow, buddy, you had to spam the whole time. Spamming in Fortnite is weird. Really, Fortnite? Give me the worst loot that I could ever even ask for. Why the fuck did you think that was a good idea, buddy? I don't even know what the fuck was wrong with that kid. He thought it was a good idea to, like, or not try to use that thing on me like that, and thinks that he is going to... If I get banned because of that kid mass reports me for apparently hacking when I literally beat him in a game, I would be really pissed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because there are some greedy ass players in here that cannot take a defeat. And why the fuck did you camp on a rooftop? Camping on a rooftop is cringe in my opinion. You having to camp because you don't even know how to play this damn game. What the hell did they keep giving me the minigun, bro? The worst fucking gun. Wow, you had to land right on me, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's a little fucked up, guys. Fortnite, I swear to fucking God, stop giving me the fucking minigun. Why is this the main gun that Fortnite gives us now? It's the worst fucking gun, bro. Can you give me another worst gun in the fucking game too, buddy? That's what I was ended up happening. It's just because all those kids land right at you. It's weird that how that guy spawned in with a shotgun, but I didn't. It's weird that how he spawned in with one, but I was spawned in with a minigun because I didn't. That loot thing didn't even give me a shotgun. It gave me just a minigun. So how the hell did he just land on me with a shotgun? I could have reported him for cheating and hacking because that's probably what he was doing. And what the hell did it not open when I... They're they're real players over here. What the fuck is this dude healing? My fucking lord. I'm checking something real quick. Hold on. Just hold on a minute, guys. This guy on freaking Facebook was talking shit to his DoorDash driver because his DoorDash driver knocked on the door and put it down as contactless delivery and is complaining that it's sitting on cold concrete and it asked for a partial refund and gave the driver 1-star review because he waited for 30 seconds and not waited for him to come get him or wait until he comes to the door. And then people are like going at him for being rude as hell and had the audacity to sit there and be lazy and not wait for his food order and go to the freaking door when it got there instead of just. That's what I don't get with some people, you know? They freaking They freaking get upset because the DoorDash driver won't sit there for like hours and wait until they answer the dang door. But then whenever they leave food somewhere that they don't want it sitting at, that food, he said something. Hold on a minute. Let me read what he said. He says, DoorDash drivers are so dramatic. Yes, I missed the calls. Yes, I didn't answer the doorbell. That does not mean you just abandoned my food on the floor of my house. That's lazy. That's petty. That's disrespectful to the meal. I don't care if the app says contactless delivery. Common sense should tell you that leaving warm food on cold concrete, bags tipped over, drinks sweating. I'm just sitting here for anyone to walk up and grab. If you see I'm not responding, maybe try harder instead of giving up in 30 seconds. So yeah, I took the food, went straight to the app, one-starred the driver, requested a partial refund. If you're going to treat my order like trash, I'm going to rate you accordingly. And if people in chat are talking shit about him, about this man has gotten. I want to crash out on you, but I know it's the attention you want. You right. I have a Kool-Aid man drop it off next time. I know this is rage bait, but you know this is where they are supposed to put it up. Put it right. Girl, it's DoorDash. If you ain't at your door, they put it down and dash. Like, this dude is trying to, like, rage bait people to saying anything, and this is what I said. I says, they have other orders to attend to. They don't have to wait for you. Maybe if you go to the dang door, stop being lazy, then maybe you will have your food warm. It's not all about you. It's about other people. Stop being lazy and get it yourself, you fool. And in this person, Michelle says, the audacity of some people. I'm talking about you, not the DoorDash driver. And it says, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm normally watching the driver the whole time. I stopped reading after disrespect to the meal. Like, you really hurt the chalupa's feelings. Leave a table outside or even maybe a decent sized bread box next time instead of the floor. This is how I prefer my DoorDash to be delivered. You lucky they left it. Nice rage bait, almost fell for it. Like, dude, this. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back, you all. But back to what I was saying though. Getting mad at a DoorDash driver because and this dude has like so many followers on Facebook and shit and expects they will sit there and put your food wherever's a safe spot and they will go and drive away and to deliver other food. This guy thought that the world revolves around just with him. I hope DoorDash did not give him his partial refund. Because if they did, DoorDash is completely out of hand. What was bro doing inside the house? This dude has a girlfriend and shit, and his girlfriend is the one that's actually not defending it. This man here got upset over somebody putting his food on the concrete floor and waited for him. Then he takes the screenshot that he got from the DoorDash driver and tries to humiliate the DoorDash driver. What the hell is that? He thinks that DoorDash is going to sit there and wait for him to go outside of his house like hours later. That is not our problem. That's not their problem. That's his problem. Thinking that the world revolves around him. Like hell, I order from Uber Eats because they actually contact me to let me know when they're there. DoorDash, they do the same thing too. But if you're not going to be at your door waiting for your order, then don't sit there and expect people to just wait there for hours with your food. He should be glad that they didn't take the food back from him and called it no show or some shit. Or canceled the order because he didn't go to the damn door to get it. You didn't go to the door and get it. So why the fuck are you complaining that they sat it down? Like, yeah, I get it that he probably was like using the bathroom or something. He might have been using the bathroom or some shit. But he's stating that they cannot wait for more than 30 seconds. That's the point of calling DoorDash. They put it at your door and they drive off. It's not just you just sitting there for hours or whatever, waiting for your order. He said it got to the point my drink started to sweat. Dude, it has fucking ice in it, dipshit. Obviously, it's going to fucking sweat no matter what. He's complaining about cold concrete. Dude, go to your fucking door and stop complaining that your food is not there. Or, like the lady said, get a fucking bread box and tell them that any orders put in here food wise. And so you will not have to worry about your food being like right there, you know? That's what I don't fucking get with some of these people. They get upset over the littlest things. If I was your DoorDash driver, I'm not going to sit there and wait for you to get out of the fucking house to pick up your order. I'm going to put it down as contactless delivery and deliver it there. And then whenever I get a bad review, I'm going to make a fucking video on it and call out the guy. I will call out the guy. I will. Because this man decide because I don't deal with all of that shit where you act like you are the first person that we have to do. Because this man said, doesn't matter how much you spend, even if you spend thousands of dollars on food, I'm not going to treat you differently. I'm going to treat you like other customers, deliver your food, and then leave. The only way that I would have to turn in that I cannot give that food out is if it was alcohol. If it was alcohol delivery, I would have to have you would have to show up at the door with your ID proving that you are 21. you're not at the door for that, I am leaving the house with your alcohol because you didn't decide to go to the door quick enough. Getting mad at your driver because they didn't want to wait for you. You didn't want to wait for your driver? Or you didn't want to wait? You just wanted to wait till the last minute until somebody went and left your food at the front porch? Then don't get mad at them just because you left your order behind. Expect them to do that. Like, yeah, with some Uber drivers, if they don't have no orders coming up, they usually will sit at your door and wait until you answer it. DoorDash doesn't do that. I used to work for DoorDash. I still have my DoorDash account. And I had people like this where they would get mad because I left their food right there instead of waiting on them. And let me tell you something funny. There would be times in the morning I would wake up in the morning, instantly log in, and get my first order of the day, drive around, get delivered, and this one guy said, stay at door till I show up. Because he didn't want his food laying on the ground. I said, okay then. Then I sat at his door waiting for about like 3 minutes. I have ringed on his doorbell multiple times. And then I had another order show up. So I was like, you know what? I got to leave this food here. I took a picture of it and then left with it. After I left, this man immediately goes to the door. Not even 5 minutes after I left, this man started giving me this dude gave me a 1-star review stating that this driver left my food at the front door without waiting for me. And then they requested a partial refund. I declined it and then I contacted DoorDash and I was like, yo, this man is asking for a partial refund when he got all of his food and everything else. He told me to wait at his door. I said, okay. 3 minutes passed, has not showed up, have kept ringing the doorbell. Nobody showed up. Then in the next thing you know, dude puts in a one star rating on me and then does all of that. So DoorDash said they weren't going to give him a refund because it was ridiculous. If you're not waiting for your order, if you have it set as wait for door person, don't sit there and expect nobody not to sit there for you. Hell, if you did that shit with anybody else, they would have took your food back. There was this one guy that requested me to put his food in the mailbox one day, and it was funny as hell, and I'm going to tell you about it. So there's this one guy that said, put my food at the mailbox, and I said, okay. And I put his food at the mailbox and drove off because there was just hit the house, the whole like driveway. No one couldn't even drive on that driveway. So I put his food at the mailbox. Then he contacts me stating that, where's my food? I said, it's in the mailbox. He said, no, it's not. I said that, well, guess what? The mailbox, dude, is kind of little dumb. There are people out here that drive by me almost every single day, and if they see food, they're going to steal it. And he was like, you owe me new food. And I'm like, no, I don't. You can ask for a refund for your food being stolen, but I am not going out there and using my own money to get food. Keep in mind, this guy was like 16 or 17 years old. And And the funny part is that he thought that I'm going to sit there and wait for him. So then he orders again, and I got him again and says that wait for me outside. So I went out, I went to his parking lot. I parked right on the road because you cannot pull up in this guy's driveway. This driveway was covered in like tools and shit, and I didn't want my tires to pop. And some random guy comes out of the shed and says, "Who am I?" And I said, "I have a DoorDash order for this person." And they were like, "My son?" I'm like, "Yeah, he ordered DoorDash." And he was like, he was like, he's like, "Take that back because he's not supposed to be getting stuff like this or whatever." I said, "Well, he already paid for it, so I can't take it back." And well, which is true, I cannot take nobody's food. Then that's when his son comes out and goes and grabs the food out of my hands, like yanks it out of my hands. And then I talked to the dad for a little bit, and not even a while later, you should have heard the commotion after I went back in that car. The son and the father were arguing, like completely arguing about, like the son was like, "Well, you didn't cook anything, so I ordered me DoorDash." And he's like, "Yeah, with what money?" Because from what it seemed like he used his dad's card or whatever to get DoorDash. So I immediately called DoorDash and told him that if this address gets any orders, do not assign them to me. So after that, when I was in Nashville doing like a trip, I was driving around doing whatever. And that's when I got into my first ever car crash, and I decided to, you know what, I'm not driving again for a while. The sad part is that people think that the world rules over them. They're like, "You're gonna sit here for hours until I get my food." I'm not gonna sit there and do that. If you're hungry and you ordered food, you will go to the door and and be ready for somebody to go get your food. That's why whenever I told DoorDash, I said that, "Am I allowed to go and contact the person that ordered the food and ask and tell them that they better be at the door waiting for me to give them their food?" And DoorDash was like, "Yeah, you're allowed to do that." So I told this one guy that like, "Hey, I'm about 5 minutes away from your house. I would advise you to be outside waiting for me because you have it set down as wait for door person." They were like, "Okay." And they never showed up at the door. I just put down their food and they opened the door and started cussing me out, stating that, "Why couldn't you wait for just another minute for me to come out?" And I said, "I'm not sitting there and waiting for you to go and do all of this. If you wanted your food that badly, don't sit there at don't just stay inside and then wait until I'm like not even 2 seconds away from your door and then start cussing at me just because of I didn't do what your delivery instructions say. I'm not going to stand there and wait." And I've not even been logged into Cash App since I was like 16 years old. I gave up on DoorDash. I practically gave up on it because of like how the hell that these people are crazy into thinking that I'm gonna sit there. Like people with DoorDash, they're crazy. But guys, I'm gonna end my stream right here, you all. It's been around 49 minutes, but I will see you all in my next live stream. Peace out, everybody.